Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, and we have some fascinating developments to discuss regarding the political climates in Wisconsin and Florida. Recent results indicate a significant shift in voter sentiment, with Republicans showing a notable underperformance and Democrats experiencing a remarkable overperformance in Wisconsin. Additionally, we'll delve into two special elections that recently took place in Florida's 1st and 6th congressional districts. Over the past week, we've been speculating about how today's elections might serve as a critical moment for Donald Trump and the Republican Party. The outcomes in these special elections, along with the regularly scheduled election in Wisconsin, could prompt a much-needed reflection on the current administration's actions and their impact on voter perceptions of the Republican Party. To truly grasp the implications of these elections, we need to look at the results in battleground states like Wisconsin, which closely mirrored the national popular vote in the 2024 presidential election. In that election, Trump narrowly defeated Kamala Harris by a margin of just 1.5% nationally, and in Wisconsin, the margin was even tighter. Less than a point separated the two candidates. Historically, Wisconsin has served as a reliable litmus test for both parties, much like Michigan and Pennsylvania. Now, let's turn our attention to Florida, which offers a unique perspective. The 1st Congressional District is known as one of the most conservative districts in the state, with margins that often rival those in solidly blue states. For instance, in Massachusetts, congressional races can end with a 9-0 outcome, while presidential elections can see margins of nearly 30 points. The expectation was that these Florida districts would remain firmly in Republican hands, especially after Trump's strong performance in the last election. However, when I opened the New York Times today, I was taken aback by the results. The Republicans were expected to win these races easily, and while they did secure victories, the margins were far from what they had anticipated. In the 6th district, Randy Fine won by a margin of approximately 14 points. While that may sound substantial, it's a stark contrast to the previous election, where Republicans won by 33 points. This 20-point shift is significant and indicates a changing tide in voter sentiment. Similarly, in the 1st district, the margin was nearly identical at 14.8%. In the previous election, Matt Gaetz had won this district by a whopping 32 points. The drastic reduction in margins, from 36 points in 2022 to less than 15 points now, raises serious questions about the Republican Party's standing in these areas. Turning to Wisconsin, we see another alarming trend. Susan Crawford is expected to win her race, with projections indicating a margin of 5 to 10 points. This outcome would allow Democrats to maintain their liberal majority in the Wisconsin State Supreme Court. So, what's driving these results? One factor is the Democrats' strategic association of Elon Musk with the Republican candidate. This tactic has proven effective in various races, as Democrats have successfully painted Musk as a scapegoat for the GOP's shortcomings. This election cycle marks a turning point for Democrats, as they leverage Musk's name to rally support against Republican candidates. Unlike previous elections, where Trump was the focal point of Democratic attacks, Musk's wealth and influence have made him a new target. His position as a senior advisor to the president and his direct involvement in the administration have fueled concerns among voters, particularly independents who may feel uneasy about the concentration of power in the hands of billionaires. The results in Florida and Wisconsin suggest that Democrats are not only energizing their base, but also winning over independents who previously supported Trump. In Florida's 6th district, Republican turnout was down significantly compared to the previous election. While Republicans had a 26-point advantage in November, that number has shrunk to just 14 points today. This shift indicates that many voters who once leaned Republican are now reconsidering their choices. The same trend is evident in the 1st district, where Republican turnout has also declined. The combined turnout numbers reveal a stark contrast. Republicans had a 39-point advantage in the last election, but that has now dropped to just 15 points. This 22-point swing is a clear indication that voters are reassessing their allegiance to the Republican Party. As we await the final results from Wisconsin, it's clear that Democrats are outperforming expectations. The enthusiasm among Democratic voters is palpable, and the data suggests that they are mobilizing support from independents at an unprecedented rate. The implications of these results are significant, as they signal a potential shift in the political landscape leading up to the 2026 midterms. In conclusion, the outcomes in Wisconsin and Florida serve as a wake-up call for the Republican Party. The shifting margins and changing voter sentiments cannot be ignored. If Trump and his administration fail to address these trends, they risk losing even more ground in future elections. The stakes are high, and the results from today's elections could have lasting implications for the GOP, especially as we look ahead to the 2026 midterms. Let's break down what these results mean for both parties. For Democrats, the victories in Wisconsin and the special elections in Florida represent a significant opportunity. They highlight the potential for a broader coalition that includes not just their traditional base, but also independents, who are increasingly disillusioned with the Republican Party. This is a crucial moment for Democrats to capitalize on this momentum as they can frame their message around the issues that resonate with these voters. Issues like healthcare, education, and economic stability. Moreover, the Democrats' ability to tie Elon Musk to Republican candidates has proven to be an effective strategy. By associating Musk with the GOP, they have tapped into a growing concern among voters about the influence of wealthy individuals in politics. This tactic could serve as a blueprint for future campaigns, allowing Democrats to continue to leverage public sentiment against perceived elitism and corporate influence. On the other hand, the Republican Party must take these results seriously. The underperformance in districts that were once considered safe is a clear signal that they need to reassess their strategies and messaging. The party has been grappling with internal divisions and a shifting base, and these election results may be a reflection of that turmoil. If they continue to rely solely on Trump's brand of politics without addressing the concerns of everyday voters, they risk alienating a significant portion of their electorate. The decline in Republican turnout, particularly among independents, is particularly concerning. It suggests that the party may be losing touch with the very voters they need to secure victories in future elections. Republicans must find a way to reconnect with these voters, addressing their concerns and offering solutions that resonate with their needs. This could involve a shift in focus from national issues to local concerns, emphasizing community engagement and grassroots efforts. As we look ahead, the implications of these elections extend beyond just the immediate results. They set the stage for the upcoming midterms and potentially the 2028 presidential election. If Democrats can maintain their momentum and continue to attract independents, they could reshape the political landscape in ways we haven't seen in years. Conversely, if Republicans fail to adapt and respond to these changes, they may find themselves on the defensive in future elections. In the coming days, we will continue to analyze the results from Wisconsin and Florida, diving deeper into the data and what it means for both parties. We'll explore voter turnout trends, demographic shifts, and the key issues that drove voters to the polls. It's essential to understand not just the who, but the why behind these results, as that will inform strategies for both parties moving forward. As we wrap up today's discussion, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think these results mean for the future of the Republican Party? Can Democrats maintain their momentum, or will Republicans find a way to rebound? Your insights are valuable, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis and updates on the political landscape as we approach the 2026 midterms. Don't forget to check out our social media pages on Instagram and Twitter, where we share real-time updates and engage with our community. There's also a Discord server where you can join discussions with fellow viewers and share your thoughts on the latest political developments. Thank you all for tuning in today. This is an exciting time in American politics, and I appreciate your engagement as we navigate these changes together. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you all in the next video.